They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it took a great community of outstanding leaders to bring me to this podium tonight. This work continues in each generation. We are most fortunate to live in our community that cares so much about mankind and gives
generously of themselves.
Donne généreusement de soi-même.
And from their pocketbook.
Thankfully, the obligation of Tikkun Olam
remains firmly established
in the fabric of our community.
It makes me so proud to see our children, Debbie and Jerry, David and Mia, Jonathan and Dana, and Shauna and Todd, involved in community life. I hope that all our 9 grandchildren experience the meaning and joy of fulfilling the mitzvah to repair our broken world.
To repair our broken world.
You cannot describe Roz in one word.
There's not enough adjective to describe Mrs. Goodman.
But I think remarkable might actually cover the possibilities.
Resilience, loyalty.
Her warmth and her wisdom.
Inclusive is the word that I would think of first.
In Hebrew, Eshet Chayil. In English, a woman of valor.
She was a true friend. She was an inspiration.
Incomparable.
Impactful.
Unforgettable.
Intentionnée, attentive, à l'écoute.
In Hebrew, I would call her Me'od Chachama, meaning very wise.
She always did the right thing.
Rosalind was visionary.
Progressive thinker.
Motivant.
fiercely determined.
Inspiration.
A woman of action.
passionate for the cause.
I call her the Pied Piper.
I think Rosalind was a superhuman being.
The best.
My mother lived consciously and loving life each day.
Rosalind was a pleasure to live with for 52 years.
Roz was the embodiment of the Jewish tenet of Tikkun Olam, making the world a better place for everyone to live in.
Making a difference, making her life mean something.
She just wanted the world to be a better place.
She was concerned about humanity.
She wasn't a follower, she was a leader.
You know the kind of person that calls you with new ideas every day. You haven't even had a chance to start on the old ideas. That's Roz.
She had this warmth of personality that just drew people to her.
And she knew how to bring out the best in everybody.
It was her acts of kindness that she bestowed on people that was just so inspirational.
It made you want to join her in whatever efforts she undertook.
Nothing was impossible for
That's
Roz.
why she was so very successful in whatever she undertook.
She never took no for an answer, and that's exactly the attitude she would want us to have.
She set the pace, and it was a fast one.
She was just able to divide herself in a million different ways.
Always there, rolling up her sleeves.
Never leaving anything undone if she could get it done.
I used to ask her, how do you do it? She says, I just do one day at a time, and that's how I get through it, and I do it all.
And that's Roz, making an impact.
Rosalind's had a huge impact on philanthropy in Montreal in so many different spaces.
From the cancer research, she supported music, she supported the arts.
You name it, Roz's name is associated with it.
She was a real powerhouse. She turned volunteerism into a real profession. And the Goodman Cancer Center was the light of her life. It was her dream.
Why did Rosalind believe in the Goodman Cancer Research Center? She believed to fight cancer, knowledge is power.
Dans les premiers temps où Rosalind venait nous visiter au centre, j'avais toujours l'impression que je devais la convaincre que le centre faisait des choses extraordinaires. En fait, j'ai jamais eu besoin de le faire.
She's inspired the researchers to move forward. She's inspired others like myself to support the center and to spread the message.
Make the science and the cutting-edge science that was going on at the center more accessible to people generally, so they could better understand the contribution that was being made.
She would say, we have to support the best and the brightest scientists in order to make meaningful advances.
I'm just finishing my PhD, and I love the work that I do. And the scholarship that I got thanks to Rosalind allows me to pursue the research, the cancer research that I'm passionate about. It's not just for me, it's also for all of the future students who will benefit from this scholarship to do their research and the work that they're passionate about.
Clearly, the scope and the impact of our work would be very different, you know, without her implication.
C'est très important de savoir qu'on commence quelque chose, mais qu'on pourra aussi le continuer et qu'il y aura toujours des donateurs aussi généreux pour nous supporter.
Everyone knows Roz's involvement in the creation of the Cancer Center. However, what you may not know was the tremendous involvement she had mentoring
cancer patients. And she guided them, she mentored them, and she was there for them. She was extraordinary.
Tonight is really the proof of Roz's legacy, what she has done, how she's inspired her friends and her family, always to come together to do good.
And isn't that why we're all here? To try to do good.
To continue to give back and to continue to do for others.
My mother's most important saying would be L'Adore Vador, from generation to generation.
Where there's life, there's hope, and your life continues to inspire hope.
Tonight we celebrate Roz's exceptional contributions. Many of us this evening, thanks to the research, have had the opportunity to have productive and happy lives long after the diagnosis. Merci, Roz, du fond du cœur.
If you value your children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, you will support basic cancer research as our forefathers did for us. That is why we have the drugs we have today.
The late Rabbi Charles Bender from the Adath Israel Synagogue in Uchima used to say
to remember that the coin is round, it goes from one person to another.
Now I clearly understand that it is more important to leave your values to your family than your valuables. When you receive a medal, it usually signifies the end of an assignment or job. Well, I still have loads of new dreams and uncompleted projects inside of me. My job is not done yet. You're going to hear from me. Hineni, I am here for good. Thank you.
I am here for good.
I am here.
I'm here for good.
We are all here for good.